Italy is a country that lives in layers, from ancient ruins to Renaissance art, from family-owned trattorias to fashion houses in Milan. Every corner of Italy carries the weight of history and the rhythm of modern life. Traveling through Italy isn't just about sightseeing. It's about feeling how deeply the past and present intertwine. Rome, the capital, is often the first stop. Known as the Eternal City, Rome was once the center of the Roman Empire, a civilization that shaped the world. Walking through Rome is like walking through an open-air museum. You'll pass the Colosseum, where gladiators once battled. You'll see the Pantheon, a temple that stood for over 2,000 years. And in Vatican City, the smallest country in the world, inside the city of Rome, you'll find St. Peter's Basilica and the Sistine Chapel, home to Michelangelo's famous ceiling. But Rome isn't only its monuments. Sit at a cafe in Trastevere, watch locals walk their dogs over cobblestone streets, or eat fresh carbonara in a restaurant with no menu. Rome is chaotic, passionate, and absolutely unforgettable. A few hours north is Florence, the birthplace of the Renaissance. Here the streets feel quieter, more elegant. Florence is home to masterpieces, not just in museums like the Uffizi or the Accademia, where Michelangelo's David stands, but in the architecture, the cathedrals, the bridges. The Duomo, with its massive dome engineered by Brunelleschi, towers over the city. Florence was once ruled by the Medici family, whose patronage of the arts changed the course of European history. Today, the city is full of artisans, goldsmiths, and leather makers, keeping those traditions alive. Climb to Piazzale Michelangelo at sunset, and you'll see why Florence continues to inspire artists and dreamers from all over the world. Then there's Venice, a city that shouldn't exist, yet somehow does. Built on 118 small islands and connected by canals and bridges, Venice is like nowhere else. There are no cars, just boats, gondolas, and winding footpaths. The Grand Canal flows through the heart of the city, surrounded by palaces with crumbling beauty. St. Mark's Square and its basilica reflect centuries of influence from both east and west. And while Venice can feel touristy, it still has a sense of mystery, especially when you wander off the main paths and discover quiet canals where locals hang laundry from their windows and neighborhood cafes serve fresh cicchetti. Venice is fragile and slowly sinking, but that only adds to its haunting beauty. Head further north and you'll find Milan, Italy's business and fashion capital. It feels more modern than other cities, but still holds its own historic charm. The Milan Cathedral, or Duomo di Milano, is a Gothic masterpiece with over 3,000 statues and spires. The city is home to Da Vinci's Last Supper, tucked inside a quiet convent. And then there's the fashion. Milan is one of the style capitals of the world, with flagship stores, world-class design, and street style that sets trends around the globe. It's fast-paced, sleek, and stylish, a different face of Italy but just as compelling. In the south, Naples offers a raw, energetic version of Italian life. It's the birthplace of pizza, and yes, it's better here than anywhere else. Naples is louder, less polished, but bursting with character. From the chaotic streets to the smells of fresh espresso and frying dough, every moment feels intense and alive. Just outside the city lies Pompeii, the ancient Roman city frozen in time by a volcanic eruption. You can walk through its streets, see frescoes on the walls, and imagine life 2,000 years ago. And not far beyond that is the Amalfi coast, a winding stretch of coastline with colorful towns clinging to cliffs, lemon groves, and turquoise water that looks too perfect to be real. And then there's Sicily, an island with its own language, food, and culture. Sicily has been ruled by Greeks, Romans, Arabs, Normans, and more. That history is still visible in its architecture and traditions. Visit Palermo's markets, where the scent of spices fills the air. Climb Mount Etna, one of the most active volcanoes in the world. Or relax in seaside towns like Taormina, where the views feel cinematic and time seems to slow down. Italy is a country of extremes, of art and ruins, of order and chaos, of tradition and transformation. It teaches you to slow down, to appreciate details, to sit longer at the table. Every city tells a different story, and every traveler leaves with their own version of Italy. Whether it's a bowl of pasta that tasted like home, a painting that moved you to tears, or a quiet street where you lost track of time, Italy always gives you something to remember.